Rashid Mohammed has sent in the next question, and he asks, what is the ideal age to buy a house for a salaried person? He's 22 years old and lives in a rented accommodation. So should he save most of the income for down payment to buy a house in the next 3 years, or postpone it and invest in equity funds?
Well, I don't think I can provide a precise answer to his question because I don't think there is a standard answer for everybody over here. But let me try and provide a perspective of the kind of considerations that he should keep in mind, the kind of things he should think about while taking this decision, and hopefully it helps him arrive at the right decision. So one is that while buying a house, it's perhaps the most significant expenditure that one incurs in his lifetime, simply because of the ticket size that is involved here. And one typically ends up assuming a big financial liability in terms of a home loan, which has to be serviced over a long period of time on a monthly basis. So one of the key considerations before one gets into it is to think about uh, how settled one is professionally, how stable is one in his job, and therefore his stream of income. So that is one thing that he should think about, that at this age, does he think he's well settled professionally, or he would reach that stage in the next 2 to 3 years. That's point number one. Second is that while incurring an EMI, one should not end up, it should not lead one into an ultra cost cutting mode. We generally believe that your EMI should not be more than a third of your monthly income, because by doing that, it should leave a reasonable headroom to take care of your other expenses, and hopefully also be able to save for some of the other goals. So that is the other consideration to keep in mind, that how big a component would an EMI be of your monthly income. And the third important consideration one should keep in mind is that what is the kind of credit worthiness one has. So do you have a reasonable bank balance already? What is the kind of net worth you have? Because these are the kind of considerations that a bank takes into account while deciding what is the kind of rate of interest it is willing to offer to you. So higher your credit worthiness, the better or lower the rate of interest that you can get as a deal from the bank. So those are the kind of considerations that you should think about. Also, some of these factors move beyond the purely financial ones. For instance, a lot of people like to defer the decision to buy a house until they are married, because they want that to be a joint decision with their life partner, and they want their spouse to play an equally important role in deciding about buying a house. So once they are married, they can mutually think about what are their life goals, where would they like to settle down, what is the kind of accommodation they would want to raise their family. And these are also very important considerations to keep in mind before you take that decision. So broadly, I suggest reflect upon these things, think about these factors, and hopefully you are able to decide for yourself whether right now it is an opportune time for you to go for it, or you would like to defer it.
That's right. Think hard before you make a move to buy a house, because that is one of the biggest financial expenditures you might end up doing. Now,